Let's say that's pretty and let's go with it. Oh, this is not working. Ah. Yeah, there's always Facetune. What is up, guys? It is me. Welcome back to show you another video. Yes. I don't know where that came from. What's up, guys? It's Autumn. I am back. I'm a little greasy. It's okay. But I am back with another video. Hi. Nice to meet you. If I haven't met you before. Good to see you again. If you've been here before. Yay. Subscribe. Or don't. That's up to you. Today, I am just wanting to do a little bit of makeup. If you can see, I already have some makeup on. But I just want to do a little bit of summer makeup. I am feeling in the summer mood. I'm not feeling the summer weather. However, I got bars. I wanted to do a little bit of a summer tutorial. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but hey, that's okay. And we'll just play around and see what we can do a little bit. So, let's start by taking this off. It does look really pretty. I haven't done eyeliner in so long. It felt nice. Like a nice change of pace. I like it. Now I'm about to take it off. So, and let's be a typical YouTuber. Okay, so we are barefaced. We are ready to go. So let's jump right in. What's up, guys? It's voiceover Autumn. I haven't talked to you in a minute. How are you? So at this point, I didn't really know that I was doing the worst makeup tutorial ever. So we're just going to run with it and act like we're not until we get up to that point. So for primer, I'm going to be using a combination of the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Face Primer and the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. And then when we are going into foundation, we'll be using that Il Makiage Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. I don't know if I put this part in the last video, but with this foundation, you need like 4 pumps, which might seem like a lot to some people. I'm generally okay with it because when you really ever run out of foundation, I never really run out of foundation. I just have it until I get either too light or too dark for it. Then I have to get another one, and then eventually it just goes bad. So I kind of appreciate the fact that I have to use a lot for this. First world problems, right? Indeed, Autumn, yes. So we are going to be buffing that in with a Real Techniques base brush. It's just really any foundation brush that you have. The reason why we're using a brush is because if you use a sponge, it'll be too matte, and we're really going for a real glowy kind of look. However, we can use a blending sponge to just kind of buff out any lines that we might have from the brush. So that's what I'm doing right here. Then we're going to go in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And we will just be slapping it on. Like so. I'm sorry, there's just too many of those moments to not include in this video. Look at, here comes another one. Watch, here goes another one. A little bit underneath this eye, because we're sick and tired, but we don't want the world to know that, so. And now we are just blending that in with the Beauty Blender. It's not a Beauty Blender, it's by Juno & Co. It's a little fiber sponge brush thing. Yes! I'm going to do my brows and stuff off camera, and then when it's time to do the eyes, we will come back and do a detailed, in-depth analysis 4-page paper of that, okay? But for now, we get that paragraph that we turn in online for the last second. Right now, that's what we're about to do, but we're about to turn in our thesis in a little bit on the eyes. That coming in a little bit. Okay, so now that we're looking absolutely sickening. Well, that brings up a good point. If I sound like a dying frog that is caught in a creaky door, I do apologize. I am a little sick right now. However, let us move on. So I use the same concealer for my face as I did on my eyes. Just use that as a base. Now I'm going into the Makeup Revolution Sofa X palette, and we're going to be going into this orangey shade right there. And it was at this point that everything really just started to go downhill. I was trying to base this look off of this picture that I saw on Pinterest. I will insert it right here. It was a very, very pretty summery look, and I really wanted to do it. However, it just wasn't translating, and it was at this point where everything really just turned into the worst makeup video of all time. However, let's move on. We're going to go into the BH Cosmetics Festival palette, and we're going to use the orange color Hippie. This is a very, very pigmented shade. You have to be careful with it, and just take your time when you're working with it. Be careful. Because she's pretty. She'll have you snatched, but she'll snatch your wig real quick. I was talking about the Hippie shade. Anyways, we were going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, this very brown color. We are going to be using that to deepen up the crease, add a little bit of dimension, and really just make you look like a mudslide. Then we are going to be using just a clean synthetic, it doesn't have to be anything special, just a fluffy brush, and we are going to kind of just blend everything out. Then, of course, you had to take more of that orange that we just warned you about and put that back over. And now we are going in with that NARS concealer again. It's a very favorite of this video. And we're going to be using that to carve out the place where I am going to later on regret all of my life decisions and choices. And we are going to just make sure it's nice and sticky and wet for the next part, which is this part. We're going to be using the shade Creamsicle in the Jaclyn Hill palettes and really just kind of ruin my life forever, kind of crush my will to live, and just demolish my dreams of ever becoming successful on this channel. And we are going to apply that straight on the lid. Then we are going to make the decision that really was just the camel and the back and that analogy. We're going to apply some lip gloss onto our eyes. This didn't really work, but it's okay. We're going to keep going anyways, because that's the kind of dedicated freaks that we are. It's okay. Okay. Now we're done with the eyes, kind of. Yeah, as you can tell, I pretty much knew that this was already downhill, but I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise on my lashes for this one. Let's say that's pretty and let's go with it. There's always Facetune, right? Yeah, there's always Facetune. So next we're going to be going into the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and the Morphe High Impact Highlighter in the shade Spark. And I don't know if you can tell, if you look real closely, when I am applying these, it already is on my face. I already have highlighter and bronzer on. The video that I had of me actually putting it on wasn't in frame, so I had to re-record myself acting like I'm applying it for the first time, and in reality it's already on my face. Next, I'm going to be going into the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Feisty, and I am going to put that on the apples of my cheeks, on my nose, because I think that's a cute little summer kind of thing to do. And then I'm going to be going into the Makeup Revolution Lip Geek Lipstick in Never Be a Millionaire. It's a very nude kind of color. It's the same color, or at least a very similar color to the picture that I was referencing. And then that same gloss that we used on our eyes, the BKR Paris Water Balm, we are going to be applying to our lips, somewhere it's actually supposed to go. And this is the final step in this entire terrible process. And that is it. I told you this was going to be a shorter one. So for watching me get a little extra glam. I'm still not happy with how the eyes turned out, but hey, you live and you learn, it's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to like and subscribe and do all that good stuff, you know, you're open to. You're open to have your own opinions and your own beliefs and your own values. But you know, if you don't want to, that's okay. I understand. But I would appreciate it. But you know, it's all, you know what, live your life. Do whatever you so please. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Watching me get all summer fine, delicious, luscious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Okay. Bye, guys. I never know how to end these things. Just bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Jaclyn Hill again. I'm going to go into Creamsicle. Woo! I haven't used this one. Oh. And we are looking sacred. That's the theme of today. Just look sick. I don't understand. What is this? What's happening with this? Do you see this and then this? I just synthetic brush and just blend out my problems. Blend them away. We're blending out our problems because we say not today. Oh, I got in my eyelashes. Oh, this is not working. Ah! What do people use on their lids to like get that glossy effect that it doesn't break up the eyeshadow? I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, kind of, a little bit, it's okay. It didn't really work out, but it's fine! This is just not going my way. Should we just give up? Give up. Give up now. Let's do that. No, we're gonna continue this. We are committed motherfuckers and we're gonna keep going.